And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, a run for Koski Merritt. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. The Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They're going to run again here with Koski Merritt. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like about 1 on first down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Putting a receiver in motion. Throw here, third down. Screen pass here for Koski Merritt. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Ryan Wright on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
From the gun, Judkins. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Come on, set. 70, set, hurt. Warrior 70, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
They'll go. It's Sanders. He finds Njoku complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Browns first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
First and 10 at the
Drop 60, drop
45-yard
60.
line.
To the air on first down. Sanders. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
Vikings, nothing.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Here's McCarthy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now McCarthy. And it's going to be dropped off with Krosky Merritt. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 12. First down, Minnesota.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. They send a man in motion. McCarthy throwing here. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Here's Judkins on second down. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Vikings in the dime on third down. 6 DBs out there.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead.
Browns 17, Vikings nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Give it to Krosky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Go.
McCarthy to throw it. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. That's caught in stride by Addison. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Krosky Merritt. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Browns pick it up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
First down from the 42. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He finds Pickens left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Come on. Gravity line.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Catch made left side by Judy. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check up.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this 4th down. A very short kick here from the right hand.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
On play action now, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Giving this to Merritt. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going for it with Merritt. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front. Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Handoff now to Judkins. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they are going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the fourth quarter. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now and goal to go. First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
19 Lions. Go.
Sanders back to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Ready? Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle! Ready?
To throw now is Sanders. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Schmidt connects, and their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And goes to the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Vikings.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
16 yards.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. He's got it near the 8. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Catches it at the 1. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 38-yard line.
2nd down now, they need 7. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the pistol, here's Jenkins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Browns make it a 24-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Screen pass here for Koski Merritt. Really not developing as they'd hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Vikings trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he gets it away from his end zone. Now he's going to fair catch this one, and they are loving this. A very short kick and some excellent field position for them.
At the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Jenkins up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the Vikings' 38-yard line.
On the set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another one for Jenkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready, Viking, 18. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready. Gravity line.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Running this is Jenkins. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tight end going in motion here. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Carson Schlesinger on the coverage.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish them. Job well done.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9